Hey there, in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 ways that YouTube is going to change in the next 5 years. Whether you're a futurist trying to figure out where all this stuff is going, or just somebody looking for practical tips as to where to take their channel, this is for you. So let's dive right in. The first way that YouTube is going to shift in the coming years is shorter forms. We've already seen this with YouTube Shorts, trying to play ball with TikTok. This whole hyperkinetic way in which we're swiping through micro content. This is only going to grow as our attention span narrows and we demand more and more and more out of each second we spend. And then when you sprinkle in AI on the top of it, we're looking at a whole new circus of flashing lights and stimulating feeds and just let me hold you for 3 seconds. Okay, the second way that YouTube is going to change in the coming years is the flip side of that. Longer forms. We've already seen people's willingness to sit for a 4 or 5 hour podcast or watch a 10-hour Twitch stream. There will be a greater and greater willingness to spend huge globs of time with creators we really love. So in the coming years, we're going to see this barbell effect where on one side, you have this hyper-speed, super quick flick videos, and on the other side, you have long, slow, deliberate. Let me spend 4 hours watching one thing. And they're both going to be going on at the same time. And what's left in the middle? Well, that's for the birds. All right, now the third thing we're going to see on YouTube in the next 5 years is new forms. Now, what do I mean by new forms? The explosion of creativity that will give rise to all of these unclassifiable ways of wielding the form of video. All the genres are starting to bend. With artificial intelligence and the accelerating nature of culture, the boundaries are all breaking, and what's possible here on the screen and what viewers are hungry for is going to change and mutate and shift in ways we could have never imagined. In 5 years, the videos that we're watching may not look much like the videos we're watching now. There'll be many, many new forms here on the internet. And one of those new forms is the fourth way that YouTube is going to change in the coming years. And that is fake forms. One can already make full films and full talking heads based purely out of the computer's machinations. So while I here am a full-flesh human, in 5 years we're going to see a bunch of stuff that looks like this that's actually just a computer. We're already seeing artificial intelligence and robots permeate social media, full-blown personalities that are created out of binary source code, influencers that are not at all human. It's pretty trippy stuff, and YouTube's going to be filled with it in the coming years. Maybe it's your thing, or maybe it's not. If it's not your thing, well, luckily for you, the fifth way YouTube's going to change in the coming years is faith forms. What do I mean by faith forms? Firstly, I mean the simple faith of humanity here on the screen. My human face right here. I'm not a robot. I can shed a tear and you see every blemish and imperfection in my face. As the world shifts into this cybernetic circus, there's going to be a greater and greater appetite for humanity, real live humans sharing their souls here through YouTube. And by faith forms, I don't simply mean faith in humanity, but actually faith in spiritual and religious ideas. Look around the world right now and you will notice these big philosophical notions of meaning, of life, of Christ, of New Age thoughts about vibration and frequency and everything in between. They're taking hold in bigger and bigger ways because people need them. Folks are hungry for them. As the world accelerates into this technological mania, also, too, will it accelerate into the necessity of religious and spiritual ideas being shared here through the screen. Faster, faster, faster. Slower, slower, slower. Total robot. Or just full-fledged human being. We'll see where the form of YouTube goes in the coming years. Let's check in 2029 and see how it all panned out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you think.